So you see this benchmark statistics like this in our benchmarking videos, and then you go ahead install MSI Afterburner for yourself, then it turned out looking like that. So let's fix it. So in this video we're gonna fix this statistic of MSI Afterburner and turn it out like what you see in our benchmarking videos. First, you're gonna need MSI Afterburner and RivaTuner Statistics. So first, let's open RivaTuner. You're gonna find it here. If you don't find it here, you can just came here to the search and type RTSS, and here is it. You can open it from here. So let's go to it. I like to use it to make the display field. You see this field, and I like to move it a bit from the side, so it's gonna look like a floating window, as you can see here. And you can use this slider to make the size of the font bigger, or you can come here to this arrow, just click it, and here is the font, here is the size and the font size, so you can change everything like what you want. So that's it for RivaTuner. Just minimize it, and let's go to MSI Afterburner. We're gonna do our work. You go to the settings, monitoring. So if you open MSI Afterburner and you see nothing here, just came here and check on-screen display for every statistic you want. So first, let's start by naming our GPU. To do that, you have to come here to override group name, and here you can put any name you want. As you see, for example, this is the statistic for GPU temperature. So let's make it GPU temp, for example, and just apply it. So here is it. As you see, we have GPU temp, we have here GPU usage as well. Let's override the name, GPU usage, and keep it simple, so you can name it whatever you want. Let's go. Here is GPU memory, as you see, override, and let's add just GPU. Here is it, GPU mem. Let's go more. Here is GPU power, override again, GPU power, apply, and here is our GPU statistic. All of them start saying GPU and the type of the statistic. We can go even more, so we can find our CPU temperature, as you see here. Let's override the name, CPU temp, apply. Let's say we want to add the CPU usage as well. Here is CPU usage. Just override the name and CPU usage, and hit apply. As you see, here is our GPU usage. This one is for our frame rate, so let's go and fix them as well. Here, frame rate, you can name it whatever you want. I'm gonna just keep it simple, as I said before, and name it just FPS. Hit apply. Here we have the minimum frame rate. Let's go and write it, FPS mean, for example. And here the FPS average, as you see, it's not showing here, so let's first click on this so we can show it on screen and apply. So here is our average. Let's name it as well. So here we have our average as well. In some benchmarking videos, see a little graph. So let's go and put it. It's frame time, show on screen, and change this to graph. Hit apply. And here is the graph. So the graph right now is big. Let's fix it. Just click on these three dots here, go down, and here is the graph with the width. Just make this number smaller. I like 10, I feel it right for my videos. So here is it, as you see. But even that, everything is still not looking like our videos, still not clear. So let's clear this up. Let's go first changing the colors. So for color 0 is for the GPU statistics. In this case we have an NVIDIA, so we're gonna keep it light green, for example. Here color 1 is for the CPU statistic. In this case we have an Intel, so let's make it blue. And this one is for the FPS information. Let's make it, for example, red. And okay, here in color 4 it's the number of the frames, so let's make it for example yellow. And this last one is the number of statistic. I'm gonna keep them in the orange. Let's apply, and you see right now we have more colors. So let's say you want to add the name for your GPU and CPU and so on. You go to the first state. In our case we have the GPU temperature is the first. We go to the first, the name, and here you can put the name of your GPU. So let's go and put our name, then hit apply. As you see, here is the name, but the name right now is in the same line of GPU temperature. It's easy to change it. Just came here before GPU and type \n and apply. And here is what you see, the GPU temperature go down and we have our name up here. Let's do it for our CPU as well. So the first for our CPU is CPU temperature. Just go here, CPU temperature, and let's put the name. For example, we have a Core i5 12th gen in this case, and hit apply. As you see, the same issue, the name and the CPU temperature in the same line. So as before, came before CPU, \n and apply, and here is it. So let's say you want to add a space here between the GPU and the CPU information. So came here before everything in the CPU temperature name and type \n and hit apply. And here is it. As you see, right now we have a space. Let's do it also for our FPS. So the first thing here is FPS, just \n and apply. As you see right now, our statistics are coming together and start looking more professional. So let's say you want to make the GPU name and the CPU name bigger. Let's go to GPU name. To make the names bigger, just came before everything and put 2 arrows inside them, write S equal, for example, let's say 150 in this case, and apply. So everything got bigger, even though the GPU temperature. So let's change the GPU temperature and revert it back to the same size as the other statistic. Just came as well here before GPU temperature, and after the /n, the same arrows, also S equal 100, which is the main size for this other statistic, and hit apply. And here is it, it fixed it. So it's gonna do it again with our CPU. Here we go, the same thing, just came in here after the /n and the arrows S equal 150, and it's gonna do it right from the first step. Again here, arrows and S and equal just 100, and hit apply. And there is, as you see, we have the GPU name and the CPU name big, and the other statistic in the same size. You can change the size of anything of these if you want. For example, let's say we want the average FPS to look bigger than the other. Just we came here, average FPS, before everything, the arrows and S equal, let's do just 120 and apply. And here is it. As you see, the FPS average start looking bigger than anything else. That's it. So I hope that this explanation was simple for you. If you want a quick fix, you can just download our profile. The link will be down below in the description. Copy the file into your MSI Afterburner file, and you will have the statistic looking like ours. If you want to fix it yourself and customize everything like what you want, just go ahead and do it. If you have any comment or any question, feel free to leave it down in the comment section. Thank you and see you in the other one.